Class 4 for race number 2 is a 1,200 metre dash, the Jupiter handicap, headed by Luf Chunghwa, who's a course and distance winner back in October. Boy and Boy is only having his second start, barrier 12 for him. Kirov, two-time course and distance winner, he's second up here. Look here is another course and distance winner back in October. Sonic Fighter makes his debut, All You Know gets barrier 2. Doctor's Delight, the blinkers on for the first time, and Peace on Earth, a two-time course and distance winner, likes to roll, he's got barrier 4.
The newcomer's got a little bit of speed, Sonic Fighter. You would think Look Eris or Look Aras would probably try and get to the front, Peace on Earth, and also maybe Spring Wind. Kirov, I expect from barrier 3, they want to try and utilise that a little and try and have him close to the pace, but maybe only a good to slow expected tempo here in race 2.
Only a little chap is Junzi. He's got ability. He won 3 starts ago here at Happy Valley. And he's up here at 1,200 metres. He did run third last start. He's maintained his condition nicely. It doesn't take him much to keep fit because he's only a small wee chap. Here's the first starter, Sonic Fighter. He's been well prepared. He's had 5 trials in Hong Kong in total. He's 1,059 pounds, so he's ready to go for this. He trialled really well at a racecourse in New Zealand called Waipa before he got here, and it's a similar course to Happy Valley, quite turning. Doctor's Delight's working with Nice Fandango, so I thought I'd show that because Nice Fandango came out and danced all over them on Sunday and won nicely. And you can see Doctor's Delight's going just as well on the outside. So he's come up the favourite of the stage. And here's his gallop by himself, just to show that wasn't just with that particular horse. And he's doing it nicely. And again, only a small horse. If we had Dad's Army in the first one, we've got a few smallies in this one.
All right, OK. Blinkers on as well, Doctor's Delight. Chad Schofield from barrier 9. All right, let's start things off with Flying Force and Luf Chunghwa behind Sacred Ibis here, who's come out and won again.
Yeah, well, Flying Force, as 2 of his last 3 has gone forward. From the 10, I presume they'll go back. We looked at the speed map. I've seen most of his best efforts sort of just with a touch of patience early. I'm happy to sit on the fence with him. I think he's got the capabilities of being in the finish, but I'm just not sure where they'll be from barrier 10.
He's so hard to catch, isn't he, Flying Force? I've given up. I can't get him, so if he wins, he can win without me.
Fair enough. What about Look Eras, who was a winner 2 starts back, course and distance, here to behind Phantom Falcon, though, who we'll see later on in the programme.
Yeah, we get similar conditions, won't he? And he's backed that up win. He had won 2 starts ago, then he ran third behind Phantom Falcon here with the race we're looking at. So he is in consistent form at the moment. Barrier 8, I thought he just might have to work a little bit to get across, and that's why I left him out.
Yeah, he will. I think there's probably not too much pressure, but I'm a bit like you. I think the work early might be his undoing, so I've got him in the tips, but not on the win line.
All right, still a few more to have a look at. Doctor's Delight, so gear change here, gets the blinkers on. All You Know, Wonderful Tiger.
Doctor's Delight with the blinkers on, I think, is worth having a stab at because he's got ability. We saw that first up run. I thought it was a terrific effort, the first up run this season when he was 6th behind E Master. He closed off really powerfully. Next 2 efforts, one Sha Tin and then this one. Just the blinkers, I think, might focus him. He's going to give away a little bit of a start, but I'm prepared to take a chance that the blinkers might do the trick.
Yeah, I've got him in there as well. I've got one to beat him, but I think with those particular gear change will really suit him and focus him.
Going to give my little All You Know one more little sneaky chance, Andrew. He ran well on the dirt after that.
Yeah, so Paul and I have left you to have the glory by yourself on this one.
I'll take it, no problem.
All right, still one more to take into consideration. That's the first starter, Sonic Fighter, and his trainer, Paul O'Sullivan.
Paul, Sonic Fighter has his first run at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. He's been in work for a while without racing. What's taken him so long to get to the track?
Yeah, he's had 1 or 2 health issues, so we've taken him along pretty quietly and just lacked a bit of maturity, but he's made steady progress, you know, throughout his trials, and I'm not saying he could win on Wednesday night, but I think he should have acquitted himself pretty well.
Are you happy with what he's shown you in those trials?
Yeah, we haven't really let him go and asked him to do too much, you know. When you let him off the bridle, you know, they're either going to go forward or backwards, but no, I think he's had quite a good preparation.
And that last trial was at Happy Valley. Were you satisfied with the way that he got around the track?
Yeah, Derek was pretty happy. He said, you know, no problem going there to race, so hopefully from the gate he'll get a nice run in behind the speed and we'll see how he goes.
And just on Derek too, of course, he was apprentice to you, but he's now a Group 1 winning rider. He must be rapt to see what he's been able to achieve recently.
Yeah, I wish he still was apprentice to me. No, it's terrific. You know, he's, you know, right from day one, you know, he's shown the skills that he's got, and he went through his apprentice to my brother in New Zealand, and you know, and he's gone on. So we're very proud of him.
Yeah, proud of Derek, and this horse could do him proud as well.
I think I've got him on top. I just like the way that he's been finishing off in his trials. As Paul said, they haven't let him go, so you don't really know what the ability is. But if you do get a chance, go and have a look at his trial before he got here. They did let him go there, and he did let down nicely.
Well, he just sort of ambled along in that trial, so yeah, it all comes down to what he's got to offer under race pressure.
That was behind Ever Laugh. We'll see her go around in race number 5 as well. So he's on top then, Paul.
Yeah, I'm going to put him on top. Sonic Fighter, the first starter, I've cut by Castledale to beat Sonic Delight. To beat Sonic Doctor's Delight. We'll get there in the end. Doctor's Delight with the blinkers on for the first time. Love Chung Wei. He's put on 29 pounds. But he looks okay in his track work, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. And Kirov, he doesn't mind Happy Valley. Matthew Poon will take £7 off. He'll get a nice run from barrier 3. So 7, 10, 1, 4, but I'll take a chance with the first starter.
Fair enough, Paul. I didn't put him in, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was good enough to win. I thought this was an open type of race. So I'm going to tip Doctor's Delight with the blinkers on. If they can sharpen him up through the first half of the race, we know from what we've seen so far that he should hit the line okay. So blinkers to do the trick. For Kirov from a good barrier and a claim. Lucaras, number 6, and I'll sneak in the 9 All You Know. He ran on the dirt last start, got a long way out of his ground and made up some territory late, which has not been easy to do on the dirt of late. If he fails again here, well, I might wait for the dirt again.
All right, there you go. That's race number 2, the Jupiter over the 1,200 metres.